Hi there. Happy Monday. It's been a while since I've done a Monday message. Sorry about that. Things have been going on. Good things have been going on, which leads me to my Monday message that I'm going to be delivering today. First of all, I hope you had a happy Mother's Day if you're a mother. If you have a mother, I hope you got to celebrate your mom because everybody has a mom. If your mother is not with us anymore, I hope you got to celebrate her memory. I was inundated with a wonderful Mother's Day by my husband and son. I sort of set the framework, planted the seeds for Liam to guide my husband into making sure we didn't fail at Mother's Day. Because, I set my expectations pretty low in the past when it came to Mother's Day, but they both did a great job and made me feel very special. And I was thinking back to how I could tie in my Monday message to Mother's Day. And one time, one of the great things about being a mom is I got to do all these fun things with Liam growing up. And one thing that he seems to like is climbing ropes courses. And so we went to the Whitewater Center one time when he was maybe I don't know 8, 9, 10 years old, something like that. And they had a kiddie course where anybody could get, and this kiddie course and just, it was kind of a practice course to see, the big ropes courses. And you put on the gear that, you have the safety gear on that's preventing you from falling. And if you're going to fall, you're falling like a couple of feet anyway. It's not like it's a massive big fall in a canyon or anything like that. So I got geared up, went through the thing. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm going to do the kiddies course. I'm ready. And so I start doing the kiddies course. I'm like, okay, I'm doing good. And you got like when you're on these ropes courses, you have like a line of people following you. And if you decide that you don't want to do this, everybody is going to have to back up. So I'm like, we're good. I got this. And then we get to this one part and it's like a spider web thing. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And so I start thinking about how I'm going to do it. And then suddenly I'm like, there's no way. I was like, back it up, kids. Everybody back up, back up. I made the whole line of kids back up because I wasn't going to go any further. I was like, no, not a good idea. I'm not going to do this because I could fall 2 feet with a safety harness on. And it was terrifying. So how does this tie into my message this week? Well, my message this week has to do with not being afraid to take risk in life. I'm tethered to, I got to remember, I always have my safety harness on. God is my safety harness. And I'm good, Even if I fall, I'm going to be just dangling around until I can figure out a way to get to where I need to go. God's not going to let anything happen to me. That's my safety harness. But I forget in those moments when I'm really scared that I have the safety harness on and I just want to get back out and run and get, back, get all the kids off the line. I need to get off this ropes course pronto. I'm going through some major stuff right now and it's good stuff. It's all really good stuff. I launched, look at this. I launched my keynote, The Slime of My Life, and it's exciting, but it's terrifying at the same time because I've just, I'm walking on that ropes course and I'm scared I'm going to fall as I get this thing going. I got to remember I'm harnessed in and I'm not going to fall that far if I fall. Trying to get this out to people, it's not a bad thing. It's not going to kill me. In fact, the hope is that it helps save some lives. And I just got to remember that. When we were young, my parents took us to a place called Circus World, which was run by Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus World in Orlando, Florida. And we would watch the people walking on the tight rope. And there was always a net underneath them. But every time I was watching them, I was mesmerized, terrified. And they would, very carefully balance their way, one step in front of the other, another step in front of the other, and they would just stay very focused on what they were doing, balancing, making sure to make adjustments as they needed to. And every now and then they would lose their footing maybe get distracted about something and fall. And the whole crowd would be like, oh, and then they'd land on the net and then they'd wave at everybody, I'm good. And then they'd climb back up the net again and start again. And so that's what I'm looking at this time right now as being on that tightrope right now. It's scary, but I got to stay focused, stay focused, stay balanced. Just put one foot in front of the other very carefully. Stay focused on the big picture and I'll make it to the other side. And if I fall, I just hop up off the net, wave at everyone, say, I'm okay, climb back up the net, climb back up and start walking again and get where I need to go. I can't be afraid to fall. You can't be afraid to fall. You just can't. And I got to remember, that's my message. That's the message I needed to hear today. So is there something that is going on in your life right now that's exciting, but it's scary? Maybe it's a big change that's going on. Maybe it's early sobriety. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's a new job. Anything, something that's really exciting but scary. And fear is kind of sitting there, kind of pulling you back a little bit. But ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? I'm tethered to God. I might fall 2 feet. Or if you're on that big tightrope walking across that circus world, yeah, you might fall. You'll have to just, jump up, wave at everyone. I'm okay. Climb back up and keep going. Because you'll make it across eventually. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you enjoyed this Monday message. And stay tuned. I'm going to keep walking that tightrope. Well, I got to force myself to walk that tightrope today and get to the other side where I can get to my goal that I want to get to. All right. If you're enjoying these money messages, subscribe wherever that little subscribe button is, and let's keep in touch. I'll see you next week for another Monday message. Bye.